Some leaders are indeed chosen by God, while others are selected by Satan, says Obasanjo. You're welcome to Naija Anchor News. Today, we are looking into a powerful statement made by former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo on the topic of leadership and divine selection. Obasanjo recently shared his views on leadership during a Zoom interactive session titled Boiling Point Arena, where he urged that leaders chosen by God have higher chances of success than those influenced by negative forces. The conversation, which aired on private radio station in Abeokuta, Ogun State, touched on Obasanjo's legacies in government, his assessment of modern Nigeria, and the role of divine intervention in leadership. Obasanjo, speaking candidly, explained that while some leaders are indeed chosen by God, others may be selected by Satan. He elected examples from the Bible such as Joseph, Moses, and David, noting that God prepares leaders for their roles, often without them realizing it. In his remarks, Obasanjo stated, God has a way of preparing people for leadership, and even without them knowing they are being prepared for it. He pointed out that leaders like Joseph, who had dreams of greatness, and Moses, who had no prior knowledge of his destiny, were both guided by a higher power towards leadership. When God selects a leader, the chances of success are higher. But when you choose to become a leader on your own, it may not be part of God's plan. However, Obasanjo did not stop there. He warned that Satan also has the power to influence leadership choices. He recalled the biblical story of Job, where Satan tested the faith of Job, arguing that while Satan has no salvation, his power should not be underestimated. Obasanjo further emphasized that for any leader to be truly effective, they must undergo intense training and preparation. This statement from Obasanjo raises some interesting and deep questions about leadership. The idea that the leadership can be influenced by divine or demonic forces is a deep reflection on the spiritual and moral foundations of leadership. While it might sound extreme to some, the biblical examples he cited seem to reinforce the notion that leadership is a responsibility that goes beyond political maneuvering. From a personal perspective, I think Obasanjo is reminding us that the leadership can only emerge if it aligns with a higher purpose and proper preparation. But what do you think? The former president's remarks have certainly sparked a wide range of reactions. He explained that leadership is not just about having dreams or ambitions, but also about being molded and guided by divine forces. He argued that some people may self-proclaim themselves as leaders, but without the divine hand guiding them, they may fail. Obasanjo's warning about Satan's influence on leadership is equally intriguing. It challenges us to think critically about the forces that shape leaders and potential consequences of having the wrong people in power. With Satan being described as real and powerful, Obasanjo stresses the importance of ensuring that leaders are not driven by negative influences, but by a genuine sense of responsibility and righteousness. Additionally, Obasanjo emphasized the importance of righteous training for leaders, making it clear that while God might prepare leaders, human effort in acquiring knowledge and skill is also crucial for effective governance. After reflecting on Obasanjo's comments, it is clear that leadership is not just a matter of ambition, politics, or power. It requires preparation, integrity, and alignment with a higher moral purpose. Obasanjo's thoughts on divine selection are significant and offer an interesting perspective on the nature of our leadership in Nigeria. However, a crucial question remains. Do you think the former president is referring to the current administration or any past governments when he talks about leadership influenced by negative forces? And do you think Obasanjo himself was chosen by God to lead Nigeria during his tenure? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section and stay tuned to Naija Anchor News for more news updates.